You may be wondering why I'm not on camera. For those who watch YouTube, my tripod's broke. And you're like, well, Crystal, just use a kickstand on the back of your phone and just set your phone up on your desk. I did. And guess what broke? That too. I'm not supposed to be on camera today. So we're just going to listen to my little hillbilly accent. And you're just going to have to deal with that because there will be no video of me today until this new tripod comes in, okay? And lo and behold, the subject today is self-destruct mode. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm friends with a lot of content creators on Instagram, and there seems to be some type of thing where we start getting followers and we start making progress and we start getting, a lot of attention, and people start reaching out to us for help or advice or anything like that. And guess what happens? You get so overwhelmed that you just delete your platform. Now, I know from personal experience, I've almost done this about 10 times. I start getting a lot of followers. I start getting a lot of messages. I start freaking out. I start feeling like, I'm not enough, or I'm not ready for this, or there's no way I can handle this, or maybe you're a hermit and you just thrive by yourself and not dealing with humans. And that's me, I'm that person. And I've always been a hermit and a loner and things like that. So I get it. I see you. We see you. And I just have so many friends who've just deleted their platforms and started over, and they regret it. They regret it because they just basically self-sabotage. So we're going to be talking a lot today about burnout, self-sabotage, and imposter syndrome, if you are dealing with this, because I am. We all do. Not a day that goes by where I'm not freaking out, or I'm thinking I'm not enough, or I'm not showing up enough. Like today, the tripod's broke, the kickstand broke on my phone, couldn't record a video for 2 seconds. I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm not supposed to do the podcast. But that's not how the algorithm works in this matrix. I have to become consistent. I have to be more consistent. Here is what I learned out of this. Don't procrastinate, Crystal, on the day of that the podcast is due to be shown. Don't record on that day. How about you do it a week before then? This is what we do to sabotage and destroy ourselves. Don't take the steps necessary to make our life easier. Instead, because of the programming from the matrix, do it, get it done. It's like everything is rushed, and we are stuck in this rushed mode instead of flow. And that's the problem. So, I've done some research about this. Me, I'm going to break out the science about it. I am woo all day, every day, but, I'm also very grounded. So let's go to it. So burnout is something that all humans are experiencing right now on this planet, is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion, typically because of prolonged stress, overwork, feeling overwhelmed, or the context of work, of caregiving responsibilities. It could be anything. It could be personal. It could be work related. It could be business related. It just being a mom, being a teacher. You're just burned out because you're giving so much of yourself and you're not giving back, right? It can lead to reduced performance, feelings of cynicism or detachment, and a sense of ineffectiveness. Recognizing and addressing burnout is important for one's well-being. Self-sabotage refers to behaviors, thoughts, or actions that consciously or unconsciously undermine one's own goals, success, or well-being, which means we have a tendency to destroy ourselves before anyone else can do it. And again, that is due to trauma, or how you grew up, or how you've been programmed to just do things in your life and how you show up, right? It involves engaging in counterproductive habits, like not doing your damn podcast a week before, or behaviors that hinder personal growth or hinder progress toward desired outcomes. Examples of self-sabotage can include procrastination, hello, self-doubt, hello, self-criticism, oh my goodness, or engaging in destructive behaviors that prevent reaching one's potential or achieving their goals. Why do we do this to ourselves? We're going to figure it out. Understanding and addressing self-sabotage is crucial for personal development and achieving success. We've got to deal with it. I've been shoving shadow work down y'all's throat. And if you want to know what shadow work, it's just self-awareness. It is looking at yourself, working on yourself, and dealing with yourself. Not scapegoating, not blaming your outside forces as to why you're fucking up. It is you. It has always been you. It is time to deal with you. That takes away the scapegoating, doesn't it? It takes away but I can't help it. It's not my oh gosh, no more victim mentality, guys. We're gods. We don't got time for that stuff. Imposter syndrome is a psychological phenomenon where individuals, despite external evidence of their competence and accomplishments, believe that they are inadequate. They don't deserve their successes and fear being exposed as frauds. Are you hearing me? This is how you feel about yourself. No one feels this way about you, honey. You're not an imposter, okay? You're not a fraud. You're trying your best. You're doing what you can to show up in this reality. People with imposter syndrome often dismiss their achievements as luck or attribute them to external factors rather than acknowledging their own skills and abilities. This can lead to anxiety, self-doubt, and persistent fear of being found out as an imposter in their professional or personal life. It's important to recognize and address imposter syndrome to maintain self-confidence and mental well-being. So where I come in and how I feel like I'm an imposter, okay, because for one, I'm not a psychiatrist. Okay, I don't have a license to help people. So that's the matrix programming, right? Nothing that there's wrong with psychiatrists or therapists. I was going to go to school to be one. I wanted to be one. I want to help people. I've been doing it my whole life for free, so why not get paid for it, right? But still, there's that thing in your head like, who are you to help anybody? Well, experience, boo. If you have experienced life that didn't come out of a fucking book, I got all the fucking experience that a psychiatrist has, okay? The difference is they're a doctor with, a PhD, and my PhD comes from freaking life, all right? So you're not an imposter. You're wanting to help people. You're making a difference. You're doing all the things. So how do we combat this stuff? Like how, and I'm going to talk about shadow work too. So we acknowledge it. Like it said, with the burnout, you acknowledge that you're self-sabotaging and that you acknowledge that you're overworked. You acknowledge that you're stressed. You acknowledge the mental exhaustion. You acknowledge the fact that I feel like a fraud. I feel like I don't deserve this success. Why is that? Recognize that you may be experiencing imposter syndrome. Understanding the phenomenon is the first step toward addressing it. So acknowledgement is the key. It's not doing the things that we normally do, which is put things in the back of our subconscious mind like, oh, this don't matter, or ignore the condition, or just acknowledge there's a problem. This is how we take the first step, okay? Talk about it. Share your feelings with your trusted friends, trusted ones. Because, not all friends are friends, right? Family members or a therapist. Often discussing these feelings, not disgusting. Let's try this again. Talk about it. Share your feelings with trusted friends, family members, or a therapist. Often discussing these feelings can provide perspective and support. I am pro therapy. You will never hear me. I'm not the spiritual person that says, oh no, all they want is your money. Money is what it is, honey. We have to have it to function in this matrix. So I applaud anyone that's out here getting their bread. Get what you got to do. Do what you got to do. As long as you're not hurting people, do what you got to do to build wealth for your future generations. But there's nothing wrong with therapy. I've had therapy. I've had a psychiatrist. Therapy did wonders for me. It's done wonders for my friends. It's just something about talking to someone outside of your circle sometimes that doesn't know the personal situation that can give you a better perspective. They're not emotionally attached to the situation. They're not emotionally attached to you. They're literally looking at it from a very cognitive perspective. Keep a journal. Document your accomplishments, skills, and positive feedback you receive. Reviewing this evidence can help counter negative self-perceptions. I believe that. I'm all about journaling. Every day, write down what you're thankful for. Even if you're a content creator and you have like a follow a day, be thankful for that. Gratitude is a huge thing because that also takes it away from you. It takes the attention off of yourself. And it's just like, I'm so grateful that I'm this blessed. And you deserve those blessings. And you keep doing that to where you believe it yourself. If you believe that everyone else deserves to be blessed, why do you not believe that for yourself? Set realistic expectations. Understand that nobody knows everything. Preach. It's okay to make mistakes and learn from them. I am such a jerk to myself when it comes to making mistakes. I am so hard on myself. Again, it's the programming. It's how you were raised. It's the childhood trauma. There's so many factors that's playing into your subconscious mind as to why you're showing up and attacking yourself the way you do. I stay attacking myself. I'm working on it, guys. I told you I'm going to show up real. I'm not going to show up as this perfect healed individual. I am healing with you. Okay, we got this. We are a soul family. We're going to do this together. Yeah, set realistic expectations. Don't overdo your to-do list like I used to. Don't do too much. Choose 3 things. Just 3 things today. Just choose 3 things and go with it and see how you flow from there. But this, and that. And then when you don't meet those goals or those targets, you feel like a failure. At least that's how I feel. I feel like I'm not measuring up. I'm not doing the things I'm supposed to do. I haven't meditated yet. I haven't exercised yet. These are things that need to freaking happen for my life to flow. And am I doing the things for my life to flow? No. I'm recording a podcast a day of. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Realistic expectations, Crystal. Okay. Challenge negative thoughts. Whenever you catch yourself thinking negatively about your abilities, ask for evidence that supports those thoughts. Often you'll find it's based on irrational fears. That's shadow work. That's getting down to the root thing. Why am I thinking this? What's causing me to think this? And your subconscious mind is going to tell you. Ask your subconscious mind, where did this come from? If it doesn't happen right away, I promise you it's going to happen that day and it's going to hit. And you're like, and it's going to be an old memory that's been blocked and hidden deep into your subconscious mind that is now out. You got to face that stuff. Pushing it to the back of your mind is just causing more energetic blocks in your life. And then there's more self-sabotage. And then we're back in self-destruct mode. So challenge those thoughts. Remember my fuck off method? When, you hear you're not good enough, fuck off, bro. It works wonders for me. I get so pissed because it's not my shadow attacking me. My shadow is love. My shadow is healed. My shadow is working with me now. It's just old programs that's in the back of my subconscious mind that caused my shadow to be because my shadow is my inner wounded child. A lot of woo-woo people make your shadow out like it's some demon inside you. It's your inner wounded child, boo. Heal that shit. Don't kill your ego. Heal your ego. Heal it. Your ego is who you are, who you came to be on this earth. Yeah, your spirit is infinite. It's wise. It's source. But I came as Crystal. I have kids. I have a job. I have a mom. I have a sister. I have life lessons I've learned in this life. That's my ego. That's who I am here on this planet. I'm not going to kill that. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to heal it. And I'm going to evolve. And I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. Woo, I ventured. Here we go. So yeah, seek feedback. Ask for feedback from colleagues or supervisors. Positive feedback can help validate your competence. But don't depend on that. That's when you become codependent and you're just looking for anybody to do that. Ask the universe also to send you like confirmation you're on the right path or you're doing the right things. So what happens with me in my situation, I'm downing myself again. I'm feeling like I'm not measuring up. I'm not helping anybody. Like, I'm like, is anybody even getting help from this? Is anybody listening? Like, am I helping anyone? Is this even worth it? You know, then you go in self-destruct mode and I'm ready to delete We Are Magic altogether. And then boom, I get a message. Crystal, you have changed my life. Crystal, you inspire me. Crystal, I have listened to every podcast, and I cannot tell you, I feel so seen and heard right now. I'm not alone, Crystal. Oh my God, someone that gets what I'm feeling. Oh my God, thank you. Because these are people that I'm calling in my soul tribe. These are the people, the outcasts. These are the people that, you know, well, you're not good enough. You're too dark. You're too this. I mean, just the ones that feels like they don't have a place here. You're welcome here. Always. At We Are Magic. Okay? So, celebrate your achievements, boo. Celebrate your successes no matter how small they seem. Recognize that your accomplishments are a result of your skills and hard work. Let's celebrate your achievements. So anytime your to-do list is complete, everything's checked off, you know, the 3 things, not the 13 things. Celebrate yourself. You know, if you drink wine, drink you some wine. If you channel Bob Marley, spark you some trees. If you want to go on a run, if you like exercising, you want to go out, you want to go celebrate with friends, you want to go lay at the park, you want to go be by the water. There's things that we can do where it's a celebratory thing. Sometimes I just like, okay, now it's time to be a human. I've done all the things. I'm going to celebrate myself with Netflix. I'm going to binge watch an anime, or I'm going to go binge watch something else. Just little things where you've done all the things, or I'm going to go get on TikTok, or I'm going to consume the internet and laugh and watch something funny. You can celebrate yourself. There's ways of go buy yourself sushi. Like, I'm talking about myself here, guys. This is things I do. It's not good for my pockets, though. I'm going to do better. I deleted Grubhub off of my phone. Whoa. I have not ordered out in like a week. Huge win for me. I'm celebrating myself too. You're like, really, Crystal? Is it that serious? Bruh, I'm not being good to myself when it comes to my finances. So, and a lot of it is takeout. So I'm going to cook more at home. Learn and grow. Focus on continuous learning and improvement. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. See them as lessons. What you see as mistakes, see them as lessons. Because once you learn from it, that's how you stop yourself from making the same perpetual, insane mistake over and over and over again. We learn and grow from our challenges, right? Mentorship. Seek mentorship from someone you admire in your field. They can offer guidance and reassurance. So for the life coaches, the spiritual mentors, the business coaches, I say all the time, psychiatrists have psychiatrists, therapists have therapists. Go to someone, and just someone that knows what you're going through and can understand and sympathize on what you're dealing with, so you do not implode in self-destruct mode, okay? Mentorship is key. Mindfulness and self-compassion, my God. All about meditation and silencing the noise. Just silence it and just be. It's beautiful. No music, no guided meditation, just you and your spirit sitting or laying down or walking. Just being mindful, being present, loving yourself. Practice mindfulness techniques and self-compassion to manage stress and negative self-talk. Oh my God. Just love yourself, baby. Speak affirmations and, positivity over your life every single day, and think it. Put a reminder on your phone that says, I am living my best life. That pops up and it just instantly hits your subconscious mind, and you say it to yourself, I'm living my best life. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look like it. The universe doesn't give a shit about the past, present, or future. Like it all cares. Well, it does care about the present. The universe operates in the present, right now. And the universe is always creating realities for you. So you've got to live in the vibration of, I am so blessed. Life is flowing for me. Abundance welcomes me. Wealth is chasing me. I live a healthy lifestyle. I am loved and supported by my family. I have a job that brings me abundance and stability. I'm grateful for transportation. I'm grateful for the air I breathe. I have gratitude to the universe. Things like that. Gratitude really does help, guys. And self-compassion, my God, we've got to love ourselves. And I'm talking to myself too. I've got to have more compassion for myself and stop being so hard on myself. And I do that by taking care of my vessel, making my life easier instead of just going hard and stressful and sabotaging myself. Remember that imposter syndrome is common, and many successful individuals have experienced it. It's a process to overcome, and progress may be gradual, but self-awareness and positive strategies can combat it and build confidence in your abilities. I want to read that one more time. Remember that imposter syndrome is common, and many successful individuals have experienced it. It's a process to overcome. You've got to overcome it. You don't give in to it. You don't believe the negative thoughts and the things that you say about yourself. And progress may be gradual, meaning it's not going to happen overnight. It wasn't overnight when they programmed us. They've been doing this forever. Started at a very young age. But with self-awareness, shadow work, and positive strategies, journaling, mindfulness, exercise, affirmations, therapy, you can combat it and build confidence in your abilities. Yes, my boos, we got this. All right. So I'm going to jump off of here because now I got to edit and now I got to get this out to y'all. But I love you so, so much. And thank you for listening to me. And hopefully next time we'll have a tripod and you'll see my face again. Remember, we are magic and we are one. I love you so much.